Well, it's springtime here in Michigan, so you know what that means. Time to go get the Cutlass out of storage. Let's get to it. So, when I went and parked the Cutlass last year, we left it with no gas in it and pretty much took the battery out and just parked it in the pole barn at my in law's house. So, right now, what we're going to go do is we got to get some gas, got to get the battery all charged up, and we'll hop in the car and head that way. There she is, all safe in storage. What we'll go ahead and do is pull her on back and get her out here, and then we'll try to start her up. There we go. We are driving now. There's a shift. Time to take this baby home. All right, now with the Cutlass now home, we can go ahead and we saw that once around. And what we're going to do is assess what we need to do. But first, let's go ahead and give this thing a bath. It looks like it's been on a rally race. It's got a little bit of mud puddle splashes, stuff like that. So right now what we're going to do is just go ahead and wash everything and get it nice and clean. Now that everything's clean, I'm about ready to talk about what we've done to the car since the last time you've probably seen it. So the last time you've probably seen it was maybe the radiator upgrade or the engine rebuild. Lots of things have been going on with it since then. That's been like 2 years ago. So I'm going to go around the car, show you everything that I have done. There's some obvious things, there's some not obvious things, but it's worthwhile taking a look around. And I have so many more future upgrades to come, so I just want to show you my platform now, where I'm at, and where we're looking to go. So that way the next episode, you'll be able to see what we're up to and why we're doing it. So let's go ahead and take a walk around. So first things first, paint job. I did a Plastidip paint job. It's the flat black or the basic black paint job. I just wanted to get the car all one color. As you remember, when I first picked it up, it was green. It had spots all over it. If you remember this fender here, it was all smashed in. Don't get me wrong, it's still smashed in. It's just bondoed for now while I was looking for another fender. I'll touch on that in a little bit. But we got it all one color. We sprayed it all down. I didn't capture any footage on that, like a lot of other things I'm going to be talking about here. Didn't capture any footage on that, but we did paint it all one color and got it nice black. This has been like this for about 2 years now, and it has been great. I really like the actual black on it. It makes it look really good in videos and everything like that going down the road. It's just temporary. I don't want it to rust anymore, which is why I wanted to get it all one color. I think I did do a video on how I was prepping to get it actually to the black. It might have been my rust, how to cure rust video, but I went ahead and just painted it flat black with Plastidip. So let's keep moving on. This next one was a small but simple upgrade. Got new tires on the rims. Just basic tires, didn't go anything special. Again, later down the road, I might ditch these stock wheels and run something different. So I just wanted to spend something on a nice cheap set of tires. I think I got them for like $250, $300, all installed, everything like that. But they're doing great, and they're exactly what I wanted them for. So let's keep going. All right, so let's go ahead and just touch on the next part, is the seats. We actually got a new set of leather seats. Nothing special. I just got them out of a Jaguar X-Type. I got them from the salvage yard on half off day. I think I spent $22, $25 out the door. So these things are great. Even mine is power, so I can move forward and back all with power. So very comfortable. A little tall, honestly, but they're doing great. It's exactly what I wanted. So these seats are really comfortable and have been a nice addition. So nothing special really on the rear. Everything's just pretty much normal. Again, just the paint. Bumper's still the same. You have the exhaust here, but we showed a video of that. It's on my channel a couple years ago. It's just a Summit exhaust, but yeah, nothing really changed on the rear. So another thing I did is I laid down some new carpet. Very basic carpet. Again, the floor pans in this are rusted out. They have holes in them. So I need to replace the floor pan. So I wasn't gonna get any expensive carpet yet. So I just went down to our local home improvement store and got nice carpet, like the black carpet that they use for like boats or something like that, and just laid it down. It's not form-fitting, it's not that great, but it was better than no carpet at all like I was running, or it was the nasty green carpet that was in here. So I just laid down some black carpet. I think it cost me a total of 40 bucks, which was really, really good. Another thing that we did is throw in a new shifter. This is the B&M Star Shifter. I believe it's the Star Shifter. But yeah, it has the rationing functionality and everything like that. I'll go ahead and get a nice close-up right now. Yeah, here's our shifter here. So it has that rationing functionality. I don't have it fully installed yet because, again, I just have the carpet laid down. Don't want to do anything permanent. Then there's that rationing. 1, 2, and then we're in 2. And then you can shift to 3, which is drive. And then we're at neutral, and then all the way to park. So I've really been liking this shifter a lot. Another addition that we have done is we have our temperature, oil, and battery. So those have been really handy for actually maintaining, knowing what is actually going on within the car and on the engine. And then I have a tachometer installed, but it's not running right now for other reasons that I will show you right now. So the biggest thing that we did last year is Sniper EFI. So I'm going to do a whole separate video on how it is installed. I didn't catch any footage of me actually installing it, but I will show you the full route that I took on installing it on this car. Now this is the Holley Sniper EFI. I'll show it to you under the engine in the engine bay as well, but let me just turn the key on real quick and I'll show you what it looks like. There we go. We have everything turned on right now. It's not in the on position, so we're not running. But yeah, you can see everything's being monitored, and I'll show you what it's going to look like underneath the engine bay now. All right, with the engine bay open now, let's take a look and see what we got. So first things first, got a new battery, Optimal red top, working really, really good. Holds up well over winter time and everything like that. Really been enjoying it. It's been on the car, I think, for at least a year now. So like I mentioned, the Holley Sniper EFI. So you can see it right there. Really have been enjoying it a lot. I've been liking the electronic fuel injection, the easy starts, everything like that. But again, I'm going to go over that in a separate video at another time. There's our Champion radiator that we installed, and I installed a new overflow. Oh, what else have we done under here? So in another video that we have done, we also showed the brake booster canister that we have installed. There's a few things that we need to fix, and I'll touch on that in a minute. You can see a little bit of antifreeze here, but otherwise than that, it's actually been really, really good. One other big change that we did do last year was, and you can't even see it, but we have a new transmission. Well, a new rebuilt transmission. So that transmission was rebuilt by a local shop. It wasn't cheap. It was like $1,500 to get it rebuilt, but that Turbo 350 has been running great. I do need to adjust the shift points, and we'll do that in a future episode, but we've really been liking it a lot. It's been running really, really good. So now let's touch on the things that we have to do in the future. So one thing we have to do is we got a new fender. So we have to go ahead and sand down this fender, prime it up, and we need to hit it with a coat of Plastidip, similar to what we did with that one, but we gotta get rid of that one. That one is just junk. Another thing is that I don't have the fender well in right now, and that's because that one's all bent up and doesn't fit right, so I'll be installing the fender well as well. Another thing is that the front's not complete on this car. So as you can see, we're missing the passenger side grille, the passenger side headlight bezel and bucket, but now we have it. So we end up picking up this set here. I know it's probably not the right one for this year of car, but I'm not gonna really fight it. These things are actually really hard to come by, and I got these fairly cheap. I think I spent a total of $50 for the whole front end, and then another like I think $150 for the fender. So for like $200, I'm not going to complain. Another thing I forgot to mention is that we do have a transmission cooler. So this is a secondary transmission cooler that I installed when I did the transmission. So I've really been liking that transmission cooler. It's been helping keeping things cooled down. Another thing we'll need to do is straighten out this front fender here. As you can see, when they hit the tree, it got all bent in. Either we need to straighten it out, pay somebody to do it, or either just get a replacement. I hope that they can just fix this one, because this one actually is really nice. I don't see anything wrong with it other than just that hit. So tell me down in the comments whether you guys think that can be fixed, or I should just buy a new one. Another issue I've been having is body lines. So obviously this is the passenger side with the bad fender, but these body lines have been terrible because things have shifted. So to prevent rubbing, we need to fix the body lines. On the hood, we need to throw in these hood vents. I have them, I just haven't installed them yet. I don't know why, but we're gonna try to install those this year. On the rear back here, I'd really like to fix something with this exhaust. Not that it looks terrible, but I'd like it where they don't stick out as far. Maybe have a tip or something on them. But yeah, just kind of wanted to change something up about it. And now on to the inside. So as I mentioned, the floor pans in this are rusted through. So I really would like to take this carpet back up and fix the floors in here. That's going to be a very ambitious thing to do this year. I do need to get a better welder to do so. But that's really what I'm hoping to do. Also, once I'm done with the floors, I would love to be able to get the right carpet in here. Something that actually fits a little better, and maybe get some better seats. But that might not go this year. We'll just have to see how things pan out. Another thing that's really annoying is the fact that this window leaks. So this windshield here leaks right there. And when it leaks right there, it comes inside and it just drips all over my shifter here. So it's not wet right now. There's a little bit of water right here, but you can see it's just been dripping every time that I leave it outside, either if I wash it or if it rains on it. So it's kind of annoying. And now inside the engine bay. So I do need to clean things up in here a little bit. A lot of pet peeves I have going on right now is the fact that the spark plug wires are everywhere. So I'd love to actually either get the right length wires to actually be set in here, and also get those wire holders. I also would really like this leak to stop. So we have the antifreeze leaking here, and that's because of this really crappy chrome water neck that I had a few people tell me not to buy. I wish I would have listened to them. If you have this one and it's leaking too, please let me know in the comments. It's really annoying. I do have a small oil leak coming through right here. So you can see a little bit of oil pulling up. It might just need to be tightened down, but not sure. We'll have to investigate. Also under like light load until it gets to a higher RPMs, this belt likes to squeak here. So I've tried tightening up this bolt here to make it not squeak, but it always tries to come back to the same point. So I'd like to figure out a better bracket or just a better way of tightening it. Another thing that's always kind of bothered me is the throttle cable on this. So I have the throttle bracket system here, but it has this weird sheath right here that likes to get caught. And I think I need to go ahead and just zip that off or do something with it, because sometimes you can see right here, it could prevent it from actually working. So we need to do something with that. And also would like to have something better than just this washer and cotter pin holding in the throttle cable. So that needs to be fixed. Another thing that needs to be fixed is that this exhaust manifold likes to leak. I actually took it down to a shop last year and had them take a look to see why I'm having an exhaust leak, and they said it's because of these very cheap headers. So I didn't think they were that cheap. These are the Hooker Hedman, I think the Hooker competition headers, and they seemed really nice. They're the nice long tube headers, but they said that they were cheaper and probably is what causing it to leak. So I have it actually double gasket right now, but that really did not help at all, and that guy actually kind of laughed at me, which I probably deserved it anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and hopefully get a new set of headers this year, so that way we can actually hook it up better. And probably the last thing is this transmission leak. So this is a very annoying transmission leak. You can see it on the ground right there. So it's leaking transmission fluid, I think out of the fitting, not here, but actually going into the first radiator coolant reservoir. So we're gonna go ahead and try to fix that too. That's probably one of the first things, because I'm tired of this kind of dripping all over my garage floor. So that's probably our last fix that we're gonna talk about here. I'm sure there's more. Well guys, I hope this update's been helpful. I hope I gave you a quick rundown of exactly what I've done to the car in the last couple of years, give you a fresh update. Also, what I plan to do with it this year and the years to come. I really would like to just get it completely redone. I mean, that's the end goal, but we're gonna keep piecing it together little by little, and I'll hopefully take you guys along with me. I really hope that you guys can actually provide your comments, suggestions, what you'd like to see done to the car. I mean, I haven't even thought about that. I just thought of something right now. I wanted to do the rear end in this car too, get it from the one-wheel peel to the posi track. But again, that may be something we do this year or next year. So I'd like to hear what your guys' thoughts are on what I should do with the car and maybe for the future upgrades. And also, what's wrong with it currently that I didn't notice that I should probably address right away. So I really would appreciate it. Drop those comments down below. Subscribe to my channel if you want future videos like this. And yeah, make sure to like the video so that way other people might be able to see it. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.